Hey guys, so I don't know if you noticed, but I hit 100,000 subscribers. How crazy is that? But I want to just tell you how much I appreciate and love every single one of you guys, and it's just been an incredible journey. Thank you so much for being a part of it. You've changed me as a person. I might do a video later on how YouTube affected me, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. So in order to thank you, I'm going to answer your questions. I'm going to sit down, go through as many as I possibly can without making this video 20 minutes long, and hopefully I answer some of the most asked questions. First question, how is your day going? My day is going pretty well. I went to work from 9 to 8 p.m. So it's been a good solid day. I'm exhausted, but I'm filming this video because it's Thursday and I need to upload a video. Well, it's Wednesday night, but it has to be uploaded, so yeah, but my day has been going pretty well so far. I had some mean customers come into the store, but it's okay. I'm now filming a video, so I'm happy. How long does it take you to get ready? It takes me approximately, I want to say, 40 minutes to get ready. That's usually if I'm just doing, the makeup I'm wearing today. Concealer, mascara, powder or foundation, and maybe like a lip balm or a lip gloss. Something very, very simple, but if I'm going to be doing my makeup full out, it usually takes me an hour, because it takes me like half an hour to do my makeup, but there's always that instance where my eyeliner is longer in one eye than the other, and I'm just like, ugh, I hate my life. And so it takes me like 45 minutes, and then I need 15 more minutes to just chill and like check my notifications. Alright, if you could be one thing, if you could only take one thing on an island, what would it be? I would probably take, maybe a knife. A knife would probably be good, right? What are your favorite stores to shop in? Lulus.com is my favorite for dresses. I purchased a lot of really great dresses on there recently. Brandy Melville is my favorite for shirts and t-shirts. They're great with that. I love Target for kind of fashionable things that just like are a trend for right now but might not be super trendy later. They're very good with that. I don't like shopping in Forever 21 anymore. Things fall apart on me all the time. I like Charlotte Russe for awesome, like, unique heels, but mostly I shop, TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx is my go-to. I walk into the store, I walk through, if I find something good, I buy it, and it's great. Next question is scariest moment. I was at work, and I got a phone call from my mother, and she said that she thinks my sister swallowed a little magnetic ball that comes with most toys, and at that point I think I had customers, but I got up and I walked, I kind of jogged to the owner of the store's office and the manager, and I was like, I have to go. And at that point I was shaking and my eyes were tearing up, and I was just bawling almost. And the moment I walked out the door, I was crying. I drove so fast because I had to babysit my other sister. If you watch my vlogs, I had to babysit Katie because Lizzie was going to go to the ER with my mother. I was so scared because I know that magnets are unbelievably, they're terrible. If you swallow them, it's really bad. It ended up being okay. My sister didn't swallow it. She dropped it, but she wasn't sure if she swallowed it. I don't know. She was 2. So I don't blame her, but I've never been so scared in my entire life, because I love my sisters so much that if something were to happen to them, I don't even know what I would do with myself. I don't know. Do you have a P.O. box for us to send you stuff, and can you do a P.O. box video? I'm actually going to be opening up a P.O. box this week. I'm not sure. Well, in the next couple days, whether it be Monday or Friday or tomorrow, I'm not sure, but I am opening up a P.O. box, and I will let you know as soon as I get it, so that you guys can send me letters and stuff, and hopefully I'll get an opportunity to write back or make a video, about it, because I do think those would be really fun. What tips do you have for someone trying to start a beauty channel? Do it if you love it. It's honestly a lot of work. You get hate sometimes, people are mean, you get stressed, sometimes you're sitting there and you're like, I don't know what video to film, and then sometimes you get these glamorous ideas, you write them down, they never get accomplished, and other times, you know, you make a video and you think like, wow, like, okay, this is great, and then you get comments of people being like, oh, this person did this video already. Like, I'm sorry, everybody does getting ready with me, you know, videos, like, stuff like that. You get people messaging you, creepy people. It's a lot of work, but if you love it, you look past all that, because, you know, having people who, you know, my viewer, I don't even see you guys as viewers or subscribers, I see you guys as my friends. Honestly, I wish I could, like, give you all hugs, and I just hug myself. Do you guys see that? Give you all hugs. And it's just, if I had the opportunity to meet every single one of you, I would. And I plan in the future to travel a lot more just to get a chance to meet you guys, because you're the reason why I'm here. It's just, you're amazing. So, yeah, tips. Do it if you love it. Have you had your first kiss? If so, when and where, and how old were you? I never had my first kiss. So where and when does not apply. I haven't been kissed, and I'm 19 years old, so wow. Thanks for reminding me I'm single as fuck. At what age did you start wearing makeup? I think I was 14. I believe it was like 9th grade. I mean, I wore makeup for all my dance competitions throughout my life, but I never actually started wearing makeup to school until I think it was 9th grade, and there was just so many bad makeup mishaps for that. Orange faces, really dark eyebrows. That was just a bad year for makeup on Alina's face. When are you going to visit Ukraine? I'm actually leaving on the 23rd of July, and I'll be back on August 8th. So if you guys are in Ukraine, and would like to do a meetup, let me know. I'd love to meet you guys. But yeah, comment below if you're from Ukraine. Most embarrassing story. So I was on a date with Mike. I don't know if you guys saw my question and answer with my ex. I used to date him back sophomore year of high school. And so basically, I don't think we were dating yet. I think we were just, you know, hanging out. And it was at our local park. And there was this one tree that was kind of hanging off, like, so it's like this lake, right, and there's like a tree that grew out this way from like the side, like the ground, over the water. So this is the water right here, and this is the tree. And he started climbing it, and I was like, I could totally get on that tree, like, it's no problem, like, I can climb that, no problem. And I started climbing it, and I got to the very edge, like, so I was like sitting over here, no problem, over the water, but the moment I started to get down, I was like, oh no, how am I gonna get down? And I thought, like, you know, I'll just like slide and kind of like, you know, twist and turn, but I put a little too much pressure on this one little tiny branch, and it snapped. I flipped upside down, because I guess I put all my pressure on that little branch. I flipped upside down, and I was hanging by one foot upside down for a good 10 seconds, and then I wiggled my ankle, and I fell face first into the water. I was soaked. I literally fell into the water, and I get up and my hair is drenched. Like, it's mid-fall, so it's like freezing outside. I'm completely drenched. I'm wearing boots, and like, luckily I took my phone out and my wallet and everything, like as if I knew I was gonna fall into the water. But I get out and I start walking towards him, and he's laughing, and I'm just standing there like all drenched, and I couldn't help but laugh because I thought it was hilarious. But then later he was like, I felt so bad that I didn't go in to save you, and so I used that kind of against him as like a little joke thing. I was like, you should have saved me, like I could have drowned. But obviously it was just like a really embarrassing moment. But then he actually asked me out after that, so I mean, I guess if you guys wanted to impress a guy, just fall in the lake and be all drenched and be like, hey, this is what's up. But we're still friends, we still talk once in a while. But yeah, that was kind of the most embarrassing story of my life. Do you have any siblings? I actually have 2 younger sisters. One is 7 and the other one is turning 4 in a couple weeks. And I love them to death. I love them so much. And they're actually, you see them a lot on my vlog channel. If you'd like to follow me on there, it's I'm Just a Vlogger. The link is down below. Were you worried about people from school, like what they would think about your channel? Of course, I heard a lot of like terrible stories. And when I first started, you know, people found out, and at that point, some people weren't very nice to me, some people were really nice to me, but, you know, I got a lot of different feedback, and it was kind of weird for me. It was very uncomfortable. And even now when people, like my coworkers or something, start talking about my videos, or someone new that I meet, if one of my friends are like, oh yeah, she has a YouTube channel, here, check it out, like, I still feel kind of embarrassed. Not like embarrassed, but I'm like, oh my gosh, don't watch that in front of me. Like, feel free to watch it, but like on your own time, not in front of me. I don't really like watching myself talk or something. Like, I don't think I've ever watched an entire video of mine from beginning to end, because I always like skip to edit and do everything. I never actually watch a full video. Where do you want to visit for a meet and greet? California, please. I'd love to go to California, and hopefully I'll be there maybe in the upcoming year, maybe next summer or something. But anywhere. I'd love to go everywhere. I love Australia, and like, I know, I just want to go everywhere, but let me know in the comments, especially if you're in New Jersey, so that it's like a local flight. Let me know what state you're in, if you'd want me to visit, and where a good place in your state would be to meet up. Like, so if you're in New Jersey, I feel like a really great place to meet up is like one of the malls, like Freehold Mall or something like that. So let me know where you think a great place in your state is to meet up. Have you ever tried a cigarette? No, a lot of my friends or people that I know do smoke. Some of my coworkers smoke, but I've never tried a cigarette. I really don't like the smell of the smoke that comes out of it. Yeah, it kind of looks cool when you're like holding something next to your mouth, but really it's just killing you. And my grandfather died from lung complications, and he smoked his entire life, so I vowed to myself that I would never even try a cigarette, because I just miss him so much, and I'm so upset that, you know, he was taken from me so early, but he was a great guy, and now I know he's watching over me. This is a good one. What's your favorite Starbucks drink? I absolutely adore the, what is it? Oh my god, how can I not remember? I think it's called the Cookie Crumble Frappuccino. It's basically like Oreo, kind of like chocolatey Frappuccino, and I love it. I really don't like Starbucks coffee. I think it's gross. But I love their Frappuccinos, and so that one's my favorite. And then, you know, strawberries and cream is a close second, I'd have to say. So those are probably my two favorite. How tall are you? I think I'm like 5'7", 5'6", or 5'7". Multiple times they say that I'm like 5'6 and a half, 5'7", 5'6 and a half, so it goes back and forth, but I'm around 5'7". And with heels, whew, I'm too tall. Advice on boys. I'm probably not a pro, so I don't really want to give you advice if it's wrong. Favorite restaurant? I'd have to say Panera. I love Frintega chicken and Caesar salad from Panera. It's great. I absolutely adore it. Do you go to lots of college parties? I went to a few freshman year, but I didn't really go to a lot. I don't really like the idea of partying at college. Like, why am I in a basement when it's dark, music blasting, people that smell are not coherent completely? It's just not fun. Do you like to travel? Absolutely. It's one of my favorite things to do. What's your favorite TV show? Right now, Scandal. I started watching it on Netflix. It's so good, and I so relate to Olivia Pope so much with her, like, relationship problems, but pretty much just because I'm totally independent and boys don't like me. So for her, she does have boys who fall for her all the time. I don't have that problem. But I like her, like, morals and values, I guess. My phone turned off. What makes you happy? Spending time with my family, making YouTube videos, talking to you guys. I really am just always happy. I like to look at everything, you know. My life makes me happy. That's what makes me happy. Do you ever not know what kind of video to make? That happens all the time. Actually, today I was supposed to do there's supposed to be a summer morning routine that went up, but I had some things come up. I had to cover some shifts at work, and I didn't get an opportunity to film in the morning, and I was going to wake up at 6 in the morning and lie to you guys and be like, huh, I wake up at 6 in the morning, because I don't. So, I don't know, I switch things up. But usually I have like this giant notebook of YouTube video ideas that I put in, and then I have sticky notes that I put on my planner, and like it just, usually the videos collide with like what I'm doing with my life. So say for the previous one, it wasn't supposed to be a get ready with me for the amusement park. It was supposed to be a get ready with me summer edition. But pretty much I was going to the amusement park with my family that weekend, and I was like, you know what, might as well film me getting ready for this. So I kind of, you know, tweaked it and made it more like aligned with what I was doing that day. So yeah. Did you ever get teased for having a YouTube channel? A lot. This is a good question. Why are you so in love with makeup? I'm not in love with makeup. I'm very fond of makeup. When I was younger, you know, there was always those times when you look in the mirror and you're like, you know, I wish I could change this. I wish, you know, you weren't necessarily happy with yourself, and you really never are. You know, when it comes to your own face and your own perception of who you are, you always can find flaws in yourself. Other people, not necessarily. I mean, when I look at my friends, I don't see any flaws completely, you know, that they see. They're like, oh, this is not right, this is not right. I never noticed that until they point it out to me. So for me, I feel like, of course, you know, you'll always be you. You can't change it unless you have like plastic surgery, which I'm totally not going to do ever because I'm against it. But I feel like makeup gives me that little bit of confidence, whether it's a little bit or a lot. I feel like I'm changing my face to what I like, but I'm not changing who I am. It's awesome. I feel like when I am wearing my makeup, I can be whoever I want to be. If I'm wearing like super winged out eyeliner, I can be like this totally sassy person, like in my own head at least, not really. But I just feel like I have endless possibilities, and makeup just makes me feel confident, and I love what it does to people. When people are wearing makeup and they see that they can be beautiful, their confidence goes up so much, and that's why I'm really, really happy that, you know, makeup is there, so that not everybody has to run to needles and knives on the surgery table in order to get plastic surgery to make themselves feel beautiful. What is the chance that you would do a call your fans or subscribers tag? I've actually called some of you guys in my last live chat, but I mean, yeah, of course, like, I could do that. Would you guys want me to call you? If you only had one day left to live, what would you do on that day? First of all, I would go and apologize to everybody that I've ever wronged. I would go to church, and I would make an official video telling you guys that I am leaving. And that it was very nice knowing you guys, and that kind of stuff. But I'd probably spend it with my family, or I want to like leave a message, I guess. Like, maybe I'd like film this. Like, but I would want to tell my sisters that entire day. I'd spend my day with my sisters, and I would tell them what I'd want them to know and what I want them to understand about life, and things that I don't want them to, like, you know, the mistakes I've made that I don't want them to do and stuff like that. Were you born in Ukraine or America? I was born in Ukraine, in Kiev, and then I moved here when I was like 3, and then I've been going there and back ever since to visit my family. What advice can you give future college students, and what is your major again? Future college students, guess what? I'm doing a back to school series. They're going to be starting at the end of July. I'm sorry if in my previous video I told you guys I'd be uploading 3 times a week, and you guys like got scared that I was doing like back to school videos like this week. Like, no. I just wanted to upload 3 times a week until like July, and then in July that's when I'm going to like start like uploading like end of July back to school videos. So you're not going to see them until end of July, but one piece of advice I'm going to say is, why are you there? Remember that. Why are you there? You're in college to learn. Not to party, not to hook up with as many guys as you possibly can, not to make a ton of friends. No, you're there to learn. So you want to make sure your studies always come first, no matter what. Cutest boy ever asks you to hang out? No, you have to study. Like, I mean, don't like deprive yourself of a social life, but put your studies first. If you know that you have to do something, you have to let them go. You have to say, I'm sorry, maybe another time. Sorry, my phone like turned off. And what is my major again? I'm in the business school, so I don't know yet what my major is. Probably marketing or something along those lines, but it's not official yet. What do you look for in a guy? I don't look for anything specific, honestly. Someone who's ambitious, you know, again, as I said, morals and values kind of align with mine. You don't have to be like a crazy person like me. But, you know, someone that can make me laugh, someone that I can spend time with and not get bored after a certain amount of conversations. Someone who, you know, is mature enough to keep up conversations with me that aren't always like silly and something like, you know, like not everything's a joke, and that kind of pisses me off with a lot of guys. My mom always says that guys mature later in life, so you gotta wait a little. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was not too long, but I did want to try to answer as many questions as possible. Thanks again for watching. I'm really tired now, so I'm going to go ahead and edit this video and go to bed. But I wanted to say thank you guys once again for everything you've done for me. I think that you guys are actually unaware of how appreciative I am of everything you do. Whether it's good or bad, I love when I get feedback from you guys. I understand that sometimes I'm crazy and I do weird things. Like sometimes I do my eyebrows not like crazy, but I'm appreciative of people who comment and say like, hey, like you look great today, but maybe your eyebrows are a little too dark or something like that. And I love like, you know, criticism that's like constructive, that helps me. And I'm just so appreciative of you guys. Honestly, you help me make the biggest decisions in my life just because I upload the question to Instagram and you guys answer for me. But yeah, thank you so much for everything. I owe you so much, and I love you guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.